Elfa. Sian Elfa Vaninoga Elfa.
So, we lost a whole day. Obviously, it's September. It's the end of September. We completed some contracts, did a bunch of cultivating and some fertilizing, and we have paid back about $20,000 of our loan. So, of the additional $30,000 loan that we took out on our tiny little field, we have paid back 20. So, some fuel, but as you can see, it was pretty much all. This is fertilizer cost for the fertilizer that we, the contracts that we did. And so the other thing that we did was we also cultivated our field. So, a little summary recap for the episode that we lost. So, hopefully we don't have any more technical difficulties, but we will get in here, sleep it off, and then hopefully again this next month will prove more cooperative, technologically speaking, as far as we stream again, series, videos, whatever is concerned. All right, 8:30. Walter staring at us. That's weird. Okay. Talking about buying a pressure washer. I think that's 4,000. Let's check the phone. Miscellaneous. Yep, 4,300 to get the pressure washer. So, interest payment overnight. Let's look at those finances. 800. So, came away 13. 13.5 to the good. Alright, so we were talking about buying seeds, and again, we weren't talking about anything that's lost to history. But we need to buy seeds. We want to look what can go into our field. So we can put barley in. We could still do grass. Grass is still an option if we do a bunch of... We got to make the money to buy the equipment. But that's a possibility. Wheat is a possibility. Okay. We have the planter for sorghum is the one that we bought, because that was the original play. That's the one for sunflowers, corn, cotton, all the weird ones. So that's the one we have. So I don't even think we can do any of these that are in season. We would need the other. So it's contracts. It's contracts until we can buy that piece. So honestly, it would be we would need to put the grass in sometime in November during this next month. So we have a month and a half of time to contract to get whatever we need. We'll have to look to see how much that is. Root veggies, nothing we can do. Fertilizer, we can do that. Cultivating, we can do this. Oh, these are right next to each other. I love that. Okay. Yes, please. And yes, please. What else do we got? Nothing that we can do. Okay. This is right next to us. Our cultivator is in our field, / next to our field, so let's pick this up just because of convenience. Okay, sweet. Adjustments we made. We opened up we went from 60-degree viewing angle to 73. So now we just opened up both rear view mirrors, so you don't have to see everything. Like this a little bit more. Just, I don't know, I think I'm going to play from this POV a lot more. Just because I wreck a lot less when I can see where the wheels are pointing and all that stuff. So I feel like that might be a better stream, but it might be worse stream. Who knows? Again, I'm going to say stream when we're not streaming, but you know what I'm talking about. Alright, we're going back to our field. I'm just sitting here talking. I knew I was jinxing myself. I knew it. It was coming. It was imminent. Like, there was nothing I could do about it. The crash was coming. It's not commentator's curse, but you know what I'm saying. It's some Beetlejuice stuff. Say it. It'll show up. Not incredibly convenient that we have the fields super close to each other, but we have to come back and switch our equipment, so less convenient than I thought, but still be alright. Get the cultivation done first, come back, switch equipment, and go fertilize. See if we can get any more fertilization contracts, or, you know, check out the stuff, see if we can get a little more optimization. Completely the wrong direction. Alright. Sloppy. Looking sloppy. We'll get it dialed in. Nope, we gotta do this ladies' field. Crash number 2. It's just an eye roll at this point, man. It's just an eye roll. Like, it's so gonna happen. Let's see where we need to go. 81. I thought it was closer, it's not. Okay, it's kind of over here. So, more me being stupid. Alright, cool. Gonna be sloppy with these fields because it's of the contract weirdness, so that's why I'm not gonna be super tidy. If this was our field, we would be just being much more OCD about getting every last piece of uncultivated land, but we don't need to with the contracts. let's go cultivating on 34. Okay. .33. This is a fertilizer field. We have to go to 34. Behind us. Decent. Start her up. I know in the last video we were like, oh, well, let's let the stuff go. I got a problem, man. It irks me. I want to see the mistakes finished. Alrighty, so let's cash this in, make it look like crap. I don't know why they make the cultivated fields have some kind of scrub growing in them. Like, look what. That's cultivated, alright. Okay. We gotta run back at the fertilizer. Come back. It's gonna take a couple passes on with how big ours is. So, in the episode that got lost, I gave myself an imposed deadline of Christmas to get that $30,000 back to the bank. And so, I think after that, like once we get that as far as like a big goal accomplished, I think the next goal is to get at a Walter's house. I think me personally would feel uncomfortable if spring rolls around and we're still like, oh, hey, Walter. You're creeping on us every morning. Don't love this corner, honestly. Can't really see much. Alright, home sweet home. As you can see, our field is actually cultivated. It did not randomly sprout some kind of something. Alright, this thing is angled in a little bit. Alright, we are out. Wrong button. Let's see if we can get... if we can reach this with this. Okay, so this is raised. I don't think we're going to be able to make it in. Okay. This is another moment where it's just like, dude, you are so dumb. And I am. Like, there's just no other excuse for it. This is... It ratchet strapped. It's just embarrassment, man. The embarrassment that I'm feeling right now, huge. Huge. Alright. Guess what? We're just going to fill this up at the farm market. Because again, I am not dealing with that nonsense. Unhook this thing. Hook that thing. Unhook the tension belts. Could I have just unhooked the tension belts from the side? We need to go back and look. I think I could have. I don't think I need to hook up the trailer to unhook. And then when we put this pallet above the spreader, it will load, it will pour in. If you go back and watch the first episode, or whatever episode it's the first one. When we put the pallet onto the trailer, you can see it start to unload from the bottom a little bit. And then realizes we're putting the pallet onto the trailer itself, and it stops unloading the pallet onto the trailer. Okay, let's see if we can undo the straps. Does not seem so. Ha. It does seem so. Alright, let's get this piece out of the way. Jeepers. Am I not going to be able to get out of this? Okay. Why? Okay. So it seems like this thing's too heavy. We might not be able to get it out. Oh, there it is. That is exactly how we wanted to do that. Not. Almost. Let's drop it down a little bit. Too close to the trailer. Okay. Let's get it away from the trailer. That is not what I tried to do. That is the game cheating for me. Okay, thank you, game. I was struggling, and you have averted my struggle. Allowed me to... Okay, so I don't know how high we're going to be able to raise this thing. It was tipping us over like crazy. So we need to... Come on, game. Okay, let's not go crazy. Let's not flip ourselves over. Hello? Hello. There we go. Okay. Again, harder than it should have been. But the struggle is why we do this. Make it as real as possible. Farming ain't easy. Okay, let me revise that. Farming is incredibly tedious. Many, many steps of doing seemingly the same thing over and over and over and over again. Pedestrian check. Let's not kill people. So many people. Hit the curb. So reason I'm not using cheating lines in this episode is because, thinking about it, I don't think this tractor, we bought the technology to do that yet. Like, you think this rig's got that level of sophistication? Where we got some AI telling us how to drive? I don't. This does not look like that rig. Is that an ashtray? Next to the hydraulic Schnell. Langsam. That'd be sick if that was an ashtray. Just show you again that this is a dated piece of equipment. Even if we got it somehow refurbished or brand new or whatever, again, $51,000. Like, ain't no way it's got some AI assist telling us where we should be in the field to get our $2,000 see. Like, come on, you're telling me we can know? I don't think so. So that's why we're rocking this. Like, look at this gear shift. You think we got that? I don't think so. Those tractors where you just push a thing forward to go forward, okay, maybe. Or it's all automatic. Nah. Look at this guy changing these gears. High, low box. High, low, high, low. Alright. I don't understand these things. High, low, talking about high, low. I would assume it's going to be a bigger radius when you have it up farther. The lower down it is, the more condensed it is. That's what I would think, so that's what we're doing. We're too close. We got fertilizer and grass. Oh, that was good. How far are we away? Okay. So 50% with 37% done with the field. So, gonna have to do one more fill up. So we're gonna hit the farmer's market. I don't think either one of those two blue things is... I think they're both manure, because I think that's the animal dealer. I think what we're looking for, we have to go across this main street, and then we have to cross another main street, and then it's up a little bit. So I'm going to the farmer's market, because I don't want to deal with main roads. I don't want to deal with people. I just want to drive, go. This road really is the only one that we have to deal with on this drive, so lesser of two evils in my book. They don't care. They're mean. It's unreal. Again, where? Why? What is causing this much foot traffic? That got sketchy there at the end. I was like, I could not find where we did not have it fertilized. Uh-oh. I mean, that's my real thought. It's like, we just don't... I hope these contracts don't dry up, because this is not going to get us however much money we need. So let's go into that right now. $7,500. Hop on the phone. Profi hoppers 5.9, I do believe. So that's our mower. We have the trailer for it already. So 5.9. So that's that. Then we go. Nope. Okay, so the planter is what we have. We need the seeder. Man, there's just no way we're getting $32,000 out of contracts. Especially, like, yeah, nothing else comes due. Harvesting would be the biggest contracts we could get. And corn can't do, cotton can't do, green beans can't do, oilseed can't do, carrots can't do, grass can't do, olives no, parsnips no, poplar no, red beet no, soybean maybe, spinach no, sugarcane no, sunflowers no, sugar beets no, wheat is not. So it's looking bad. It's not looking good. Okay, well, I mean, we'll be fine. We'll be able to pay our loans. We're just, the grass plan is not going to come to fruition this year. 42.81. So those are the most likely spots because there's some clearing out that needs to be done here. I would assume the same thing needs to be done here. Just small trees. But even if we did no clearing at all, we would be able to put a pasture in there, no problem. And I think pastures like sheep, which is where I think we would want to start because they just need water in their pasture. And then if we get a Profi hopper, then that will be able to take care of all of our needs for those sheep as far as grass goes. If we can get a tedder, then even better. But so it looks like 40,000 is our entry into that space. What to do? Let's just make some money. We have the thing on. No. Let's go do these cultivations because it's free. We don't have to pay for anything. Here's 21. Here's the piece that one of the pieces we were looking at for that pasture space, and that is perfect, honestly. Nothing we have to clear, really, at all. It's got a water source like that. I don't think we could pick a better spot. So I think that's the play off the top, and then cheapers. Look at this guy. What a colossal idiot. Well, we won't look at the other piece, but I know what it looks like. It's got a lot of small, really annoying brush things that need to be cleared. And it's all like, it's not even good. It's like wood chip, but it's not even good wood chip material wood, so it would sell for nothing. So it's just a really annoying thing to take care of that I don't think I want to. 21 or whatever that 20 plot looks like. This guy just sitting on the clock doing nothing, burning our cash. What? Cancel job. Gotta hate that. Hired help now. What did he do to it? He just put it into a telephone pole and he couldn't get it out. It's kind of worse than me. Sorry guys. Sheesh. Cultivator, where are you? Over here. Wasn't too slow, I mean not too fast either, but it didn't move too far. Let's go over here. Pop out the phone. See what work we can do. Not a really good way to get there, so we gotta turn around. Okay. Sorry about it. Did it to both of them. Let's get off the main roads. Get off the road! Just had to get the beautiful scenery. Another aspect of this game that detail that doesn't need to be there just makes it a lot better. Time to earn some money. Super wide on that one. Same exact thing. Just make it weird. Wrong button. That's great. Love that. So if somehow you skipped to this part of the video and you didn't listen earlier, we aren't using the lines in the AI because our Volvo is old. And I don't think we have that technology. So we're old school. We're doing it by hand. Not really, we have a tractor that's doing it. We are not cultivating this field by hand. But you know what I'm saying. I hope there's a time in this stream where it's like, oh man, remember when we had the Volvo and I struggled to get up those hills and we were doing like 5 kph when speed limit was really like 15 kph when we were cultivating. I hope that day comes. 'Cause that'd be a sweet day. But I love the Volvo, man. This thing's a beast. It's a great rig. Lucky to have this thing. So this is my thought. The game assumes contractors, contract work is going to be done incredibly shoddily. The game has built it into the game. Giant is preparing the next generation of humans in society to say, you know what? A job undone? Well, that's done. If it's a contract, an undone job is a done job. Is that a commentary on where America is right now? I don't know. Is that Giant's commentary on what America is right now? I don't know. I think it's just the reality of this game. Because again, if I was watching this, I'd be like, dude, what in the name of heck is happening with this? And I'm just telling you, we literally do not have to do it. I would be doing you as the viewer disservice if I was to chase down all of these little insignificant things, because we're going to spend time on the major passes, get the majority of the thing, and it's going to kick us off before we even finish this major pass. Watch. A half-done job is a job well done. See? Check that. Ready? Contract finished. Contract finished. If that's what I'm getting when I hire a dude, I'm gonna be disappointed. Especially if I paid like top dollar, like market price. If this is what I'm getting, I'm mad. So I don't know what's going on with that. Put that in the comments. Riddle me that. Crossing the stream. Hello. Maybe that'll clean us off a little bit. Thank you, contract gods, for continuing the money flowing. Alright. Where are we going? 33 and 12. Let's hit 33 first. Can we get there? Maybe. Don't know. Looks like we can get there if we cross this field. Okay. We'll see what we get. I think it was presumptive of me to assume that Giant is an American company. Giant could... I have no clue. That's complete ignorance on my part. So, again, hit the comments if I am just dead wrong in my assumption that Giant Software is based out of America. I mean, I'll probably look it up after I'm done recording, but maybe it's just that's a global, or at least a Western, phenomena of contractors sucking. Some more thinking. This is Volvo BM is like what this is badged as. Big machine is what I was like. That's like the first thing that came to mind. But then bowel movement. I mean, that is it's just too obvious. It was there the whole time. We just got a big dump on our hands. Incredible rig, but it's a big old BM. Big old dumper. Number 2. Deuce and a half. That's like a real truck, but still a great name. Every time. Farm 13, northeast. Should have turned left over there, but it's around, go a little long way around. This hill is going to be a buster. I feel it in my bones. We are going to struggle with this. Prove me wrong, BM. Prove me wrong, Poopy. Come on, Poopy. The little poop that could. Come on, you can do it, dude. Downshift. We are floaty up front. We are floaty. Even with our front weight, that's crazy. It's a sweet shot. Beautiful view. Hazy, foggy, got that pond, lake, body of water, autumn colors. This thing's got a hard right pull. I don't know if it's just this hill or I don't know if it's pulling this piece of equipment, but if you leave it straight and you don't steer at all, it's going right. I think that's why we got so many mess up lines. It's because I was just holding it straight and then that thing kept pulling left on me. I mean, kept pulling right and leaving that crease left. Because look at this. Like if, again, didn't steer at all. We're going sideways now. Thank you, Ben. You're welcome, Ben. Whichever way you want to look at it. Okay. What? Holy cultivation money. Wow, 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 wow. We have to. That's the mother load. That's the score of a lifetime. That's going to get us close. That's going to get us within reach. Not within shouting distance. Gonna take forever, but whatever, man, whatever. Time well spent. We're gonna make. That's gonna be as much as we made that hold that all of September. Okay, don't do the dumb way this time. Okay. All right, I gotta go back in the cockpit. I can't drive. This is that piece of property we went over here, 21. Just calling it out again, drawing attention to it myself. She is a beaut. Maybe even 2 pastures. Diversify our animals. We're doing sorghum, so we might even get some chickens in the mix. That's some dreaming. That's some dreaming right there. Made possible by our windfall, Field 54. They must be pulling so much money out of that field. 14 grand just for the cultivation that you're willing to deal? Jiminy Christmas. Alright, just as the sun is setting, we arrive. Alright. Rock some lights. Don't drop it yet, don't drop it yet. We're still on the path. Let's get on the field. Now we drop. Alright, strap in. This is going to be a long one. So, no clue if we're going to fast forward this or we might just chop it. But at the other side of this, I'm assuming we're going to be just calling it a night. Turn it over to November and seeing what's up, but yeah, because there's no way this doesn't take us 2 hours game time. So, we will see. Potentially it's music, potentially it's just any highlights, any lowlights that happen during the time of cultivating, or it's just, yeah, don't know, an editorial decision. Either way, I'm done talking. I am gonna clean this field up / do a bunch of this in the cockpit and just cut it so that we can get some of this done so that this video is not 100 years long. But I will see you on the other side. All but finished on this Mondo field. Now we will probably just gonna fast forward into the end of this episode. Thanks for rocking if you've rocked this far.